when they okay, you always give them warnings. When when you're unhappy and whatever, and you try to express that, and then you have to walk on eggshells all the time because you know that they're gonna create shout when you're trying to tell them what they did and how it made you feel, or you're trying to make changes in the relationship because to them you don't have any say so in the relationship. The relationship is going to be exactly what they want it to be. But when you keep warning them over and over again that you're so sick and tired of being sick and tired, but they think they're so tough. They think they're so smart. That's the part when they got that little smug look on their face and be thinking that they're so smart that they don't think anything's gonna anything's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Sorry guys, tongue tied. Nothing's gonna happen. And when they finally wake up and you gone, and you're done, now all of a sudden, oh no, we can fix this. I'll do this. I'll do that, and we can go to counseling. That one right there floors me. World talk. That one floors me. I wouldn't have never had to go to counseling if I had never met you. I wouldn't have never had to go to counseling if it wasn't for you. Now all of a sudden it's counseling, therapy. I remember that one time this narc, the most evil narc, tried to tell me I need to go to counseling because I found out everything that the narc was doing behind my back. I almost said the B word, y'all. Trick. How dare you insult my intelligence? And was serious, like sitting there looking all dumb, looking like a damn frozen ass penguin. Just looking dumb, quiet. But that was the only thing that dumbass said. Like, well, maybe you need to go talk to... No, that's what that narc said. Maybe you need to go talk to someone. And I'm like, I almost said the B word again. Trick. Why in the hell do I have to go talk to someone? Because you are a nasty, disgusting person. And don't care where you've been. Don't be putting me at risk. Because you don't care where you've been and what been in you or what you've been in. Okay? But when it finally hits them, when reality finally hits them, and they figure out that you wasn't playing and you gone and you're never coming back, they be sitting there looking so dumb. Now, some of them that already got supply lined up, yeah, they'll use that supply to get them through. But they're still not going to just leave you gone. They're going to still be trying to get you in on the back end while just occupying themselves with other supplies or whatever, okay? But them not the supplies that they really want. No matter who they're with right now. It's 9 times out of 10, it's probably somebody they don't really want. But they got to have something. That part. They do. They got to have something. And they're not going to give up something to have nothing. Even though they want you. Okay? But they be feeling and looking so damn dumb. And looking ish face. When they realize you was not playing. You know. That's how they end up with supply. Because nobody ever stays. Nobody wants to stay. Nobody needs to stay. Okay? Nobody needs to stay. And then, so then they go through that. Of course, they're going to go through the smear campaign. And I don't even know what happened. And I was blindsided and they just left or whatever. And whomever they're talking to already know what happened. They didn't have to know like the whole full story. It's going to be the same exact thing that happened to every relationship they ever been in. I hate that narc. That every time they get a new seed on the way, and the baby come, I don't even know if that's my baby. Do this look like me? I almost said the B word again. Trick, do I look like a DNA test? Don't ask me that ish no more. You do this every single time. It'll probably be one that they claim. They gotta claim, because that one be looking identical to them. But the rest of them, no, they don't claim them. They don't claim them. They go around and try to act like somebody trying to set them up when they got nothing. That part. When they don't even have nothing. They don't even have you. And it's just like, I wish I could be the fly on the wall, watching them sitting there, looking dumb, realizing that they had just messed up. That they had just messed up and lost everything because they were trying to be so smart and thought they were so smart and thought you were so dumb that you would never figure it out or you would never go anywhere. That part. When they have to sit there and deal with the decisions that they have made that cause you to make the decision that you have made, then now that they have to sit there and figure it out. But that's what always happens to them. That is what always happens to them. Because they think they're so damn smart. And then it's just like, you living in a, oh, yo, let me get through this so I can let y'all go. You living in a mansion. Do too much, don't have enough money. Lose your job that pays for that mansion. So now you have to downsize. Not too much. Got to get a regular house. Cool. Get a nice size house. Same thing. Lose your job, money get funny. Now you have to downsize to an apartment. Some cause you to lose that. All right. So then you get down to, let's say, a studio. They get down to, like, let's say, a studio. And then after that studio, let's say they get down to a trailer. Now they can keep the trailer. They can flat out pay for the trailer. But they had a mansion. They do not want to live in a trailer. But that is perfect for a narc. Trailer trash. Trailer narc trash. Not saying that everybody that lives in trailers are trash. Not saying that at all. Not ever saying that anybody that lives in a trailer is a narc. Not saying that at all. I am just talking about the narcs. Now, if you just want to go with the stereotypical things that you see with people that do live in trailers, you always got drunk guys, poor guys, beating up on the women, kids are looking a mess, girlfriend always getting beat up, everybody drunk or some type of drug. Yeah, that happens. But that can happen in a mansion, a house, apartment, a studio as well. Sometimes them be the ones that have the biggest secrets, the biggest lies. The worst thing that's going on behind the closed doors is like those mansions and those big places and houses. Because trailer trash, narcs, stay with me. They don't care. Them type of people don't care. They push it out there. They'll be all outside arguing and everything. But you get them ones that all that evil, all that crazy, all that disgusting goes on behind closed doors in this big, beautiful house. And that's exactly like being with a narc. On the outside, a narc can look like a big, beautiful mansion. Someplace that you would want to live forever. But on the inside, it's just tragedy, trauma, pain, dysfunction, cry, lulu, all that is such a big, beautiful place. And that's why a lot of people don't believe when you're done with the narc. That's like that's like you tell everybody like it was the haunted mansion. It was the haunted mansion. And people like that big beautiful place. No, that can't be true. That can't be true. Psh, the hell, it can't be true. It was the haunted mansion. And then I'm like, well, you go live with it. That's why when people be trying to take up for them knocks and be like, well, maybe you should, I almost said the B word again, trick, then you do it. How about that? Then you live with them. Then you marry them. Then you be with them. Then you deal with them. Then you give them that. Then you give them this. Don't tell me what to do. But they be big mad. Big mega mad. That they effed around and found out that when you said you was done and they didn't never make any changes or improvements to their behavior, even if they do it for a little bit, they turn around and start right back over again. But when they F around and find out, that'd be the most funniest thing. Because when reality hit you and you found out that they was a narc, and reality hit them and they found out that you were done, checkmate.